Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. We are fourth in the table because since the last episode I think we've played quite a few games. I can't exactly remember when the last episode was, but I think we played quite a few games. Not done so well in the Champions League, but in the league we've actually been okay. I think the last match on camera was this match against Crystal Palace, which obviously we won. We won that 1-0 thanks to Harry Winks. We then had a Sheffield United match in the Carabao Cup fourth round. We played a very, very rotated side. You can see the side on the right-hand side there. It was a double from Moussa Sissoko and Troy Parrott, also scoring a goal. A nice, easy 3-0 victory against Everton. This one wasn't as easy. It was an 86th minute winner from Dele Alli to give us the 3 points. Son Heung-min and Kieran Trippier also scoring some goals. Trippier has been playing at right wing a few times, because we don't really have too many right wingers. In the Champions League, we lost against Real Madrid, the team that we managed to beat at home. It was a 2-1 defeat. Nacho and Gareth Bale with the goals for Real Madrid. Harry Kane scoring the solitary goal for us. We weren't very good in this and picked up a lot of yellow cards. Back in the league and back in the victories, a 2-1 win over Fulham. Harry Kane and Harry Winks, the two Harrys with both the goals in this match. And then a 0-0 draw against Wolves, finally rounding it off with another defeat in the Champions League, this time up against PSV away from home. Harry Kane and Trippier with 2 goals for us. Daniel Schwab and Luke de Jong with 2 goals for PSV mean that they win 3-2. It means the Champions League group looks a bit like this. We're not playing any Champions League matches today, by the way, but the group looks a bit like this. We are very close to going through, but so are PSV, so are Real Madrid. The final match of the Champions League group will determine everything, because right now, Spartak Moscow can still go through because they are playing us. I believe Spartak Moscow can go through. If Real Madrid beat PSV and Spartak Moscow beat us, they will go through. If PSV beat Real Madrid and we beat Spartak Moscow, we will go through, but we'll go through on top. It's very complicated. There's a lot of stuff that could happen in our group, so we are going to have the final group stage in the next episode, which is going to be the Spartak Moscow game. Today, though, we are going to be focusing on the league, and today we're going to have a North London derby up against Arsenal. We're also going to be playing against Burnley, who are down in 11th place, so it's not going to be the easiest of games. We need to start getting more consistent, because I think this Arsenal match is going to be very difficult, and we should just about find a way past Burnley. Match number 1 then, in front of a sellout crowd at Wembley Stadium, the North London derby, 2nd versus 4th. A victory here will mean we might close the gap on top of the table Liverpool, who I've only just realised are running away with it. They are already 8 points clear of 2nd place after just 14 games. That is going to be very difficult to try and close. I think realistically we're looking for top 4. Also, something that I forgot to mention, we've moved above Brighton. That's finally happened. We are somewhat at full strength for this. So in goal is going to be Hugo Lloris, the back 4, Aurier as the right back. The left back is going to be Danny Rose with Alderweireld and Davison Sanchez as the 2 central defenders. The only player that I think we're missing is what's his name? Where is he? He's Jan Vertonghen. There he is. I'm not going to play him, although he should be on the bench. No, he shouldn't. Right, no, we're rearranging everything. I don't like Davidson Sanchez. I don't know why. Right, we're rearranging it. Right, we're going to go with that. Rick van Drongelen and Toby Alderweireld are going to be the 2 central defenders. Eric Dyer and Big Victor Wanyama are going to be the 2 defence midfielders, with Moira Eriksson and Ali as the attacking midfielders, and Harry Kane is going to be leading the line. He still isn't the most prolific. Sometimes he'll score loads, sometimes he'll just be terrible. Hopefully, against Arsenal, he'll score loads. Lucas Moura's had a fitness test, and they recommend that I only play him for 75 minutes of this match. So at some point, he will be coming off, and I don't have any right wingers. I don't think I've got any right wingers on the bench, so it's probably going to be Kieran Trippier coming on as that right winger once again. Just over a minute on the clock, and we have a proper highlight. Eric Dyer back to Van Drongelen. Plays it all the way into the centre circle for Alderweireld, who finds Aurier. Lucas Moura goes for goal from distance, forces a save out of Leno. He's standing half off the pitch there. I'm not quite sure what he was doing. Socrates with the ball at his feet. Long ball. Tries to find Aubameyang and does. Across to Mkhitaryan. He's got some space to run into and does so. Finds Aubameyang. Goes for goal into the bottom corner. We're 1-0 down after just 2 minutes. And that came from our shot. This is going to be a long old game, isn't it? Brighton have moved above us again. Wonderful. Corner for Eriksson, 20 minutes. It was a terrible corner. Lucas Moura back to Christian Eriksen. He's got 4 in the box. Crosses in. Dyer is 1. It's going to be a penalty. Dyer didn't jump. He was pushed by Monreal. So, Harry Kane, I assume, or maybe it's going to be Eriksen, steps up to take it. It is Harry Kane. Is it going to be his 12th goal of the season? It is his 12th goal of the season, and it is 1-1 against Arsenal in the North London derby. Danny Rose's throw finds Christian Eriksen back to Danny Rose. Eric Dyer, we've got 33 minutes on the clock. Victor Wanyama, he's got Aurier on the right-hand side. 2 in the box, crosses in. Harry Kane is one of those 2 and gets his 13th goal of the season. And we are now in front against Arsenal. Good, because we, in terms of stats-wise, have been much, much better than Arsenal. They've only had about 3 shots, and 1 of them went in. They've had 4 shots, 2 on target. Eriksen's corner. Dele Alli's there, and Dele Alli has almost made it 3-1. Looking at the stats, we are doing much better in terms of shots. Possession, not so much. What is Danny Rose doing there? Mkhitaryan with the ball back to Hector Bellerin, across to Aaron Ramsey. Plays it forward. Aubameyang into the penalty area for Mkhitaryan. Hugo Lloris makes a save. It is a corner. We've got 5 minutes left of the first half. The corner to be taken by Terraria. Towards the 6-yard box. Socrates is there, but it's over the bar. Highlight just before half-time. Van Drongelen to Danny Rose. Back to Rick Van Drongelen. Dyer to Dele Alli. We're passing it around, but not going forward at the moment. Wanyama and Van Drongelen passing it between the pair of them. Now back to Alderweireld. Lucas Moura, number 7, to find Eriksen. Aurier has loads of space on that right-hand side. 3 in the box, crosses in. Harry Kane is there and gets himself a hat-trick in the North London derby. I knew today was going to be a day where he was going to score some goals. That Harry Kane goal has moved us up into second place because of, I think it's Manchester City. We're currently in second, but we've now got a better goals. We've scored more goals or something than them. Our goal difference is the same, but we're up into second. Anyway, 3-1 at half-time. It is the Harry Kane show. We just need to not concede now. Lucas Moura will be coming off at some point in this second half. Not because of his fitness, because he's just not doing very well. He's on a 6.6. On the hour mark, this is the time. Son Heung-min is going to be coming on. He's actually not that good on that on that wing. Do we swap him over? Play Dele Alli on the right-hand side. Think that might be a good idea. We've still got, obviously, 30 minutes left to play. So far, the second half been pretty boring. Manchester City have taken the lead against Manchester United, so it means we've now dropped down into third place once again. The second half, so far, not a single highlight at the moment. Yellow cards are flying in now. With just 6 minutes left to play of normal time, Granit Xhaka with the ball goes for goal from distance, tries to curl it in, but hits it wide. We have picked up a lot of bookings in the last, 10 minutes. Dele Alli finds Aurier. He's got 2 in the box. Harry Kane has 1, and Harry Kane doesn't get his 4th of the match. Leno holds on to the ball. Is this going to continue with a highlight? Koscielny with the ball forward, tries to find Kolasinac, does get the ball, keeps running forward as well. He's got Lacazette in front, who breaks past the final defender, tries to chip it over Lloris, but hits it over the bar. We are going to do a substitution, just to try and waste some time. Harry Kane is going to get himself a round of applause. Troy Parrott is going to come on. They recommend Scott McTominay. They recommend bring on Scott McTominay for Harry Kane. I don't quite get that one. We're also going to do Christian Eriksen. No, we're not. We're going to do Eric Dyer for Oakley Booth. We're going to get some of the kids playing some games, I think. Still have a couple of minutes left to play. Granit Xhaka has gone and got himself sent off. Okay, fair enough. I thought that was going to be an actual highlight. It wasn't. Xhaka's just picked up a second yellow card. Final highlight of the game then. Eriksen's corner comes in. Aubameyang clears it. It's going to come back towards them though. Eriksen crosses in. It's cleared. Not very well. Dele Alli really should have at least got that on target. It is going to end 3-1. It is the Harry Kane show. We do win the North London derby. It was quite a fiery affair from about the 69th minute onwards when all of the bookings seemed to take place. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that victory. Manchester City then managing to beat Manchester United mean that we go into third place and not into second place. Liverpool must have won as well against Crystal Palace. Yes, they did. Naby Keita with the winner. Liverpool are running away with it. We need to try and close that gap. Up next is going to be Burnley, who have dropped down to 13th after losing 2-1 to Chelsea. Hopefully, we can give them another defeat to their name. Match number 2 then, up against Sean Dyche's Burnley, down in 13th place. 16 points on the board. Just having a look at the table, actually. It is very close, sort of in the middle. Between 8th and 18th, sorry. There is only 8 points. There is a bigger gap, or there is the same gap between first and second. A couple of little changes for the Burnley game then. So in goal it's going to be Lloris. The back four stays the same. Aurier, Alderweireld, Van Drongelen and Danny Rose. I thought, what's the point in changing things up? Because we did so well in the last match. Midfield is going to be Victor Wanyama and Scott McTominay. Eric Dyer has dropped to the bench more because of fitness than anything else. Dele Alli, Christian Eriksen and Son Heung-min will be the attacking midfielders with Harry Kane as the striker. Christian Eriksen won't be that attacking midfielder because we are playing Huddersfield next and then we're playing Spartak Moscow. I'm going to give him a rest. He's going to go on the bench. We're going to go with Paleo Marilla instead. Burnley are going to be playing very defensive, which is no real surprise. I'm hoping, even though we're away from home, we can have a nice, good victory here. A couple of goals. That's what I want. 2 goals. Free kick for Defour for Burnley. It's easily claimed by Hugo Lloris. We've dropped down to 5th place in the table, I think, because Arsenal and Chelsea are winning. No, Chelsea are drawing. Aurier gets Lloris's kick out on the right-hand side. He's running forward with the ball. Doesn't need Dele Alli. Plays it to Harry Kane, who needs to find someone. It is Son at the back. He has scored, but he is offside, unfortunately. Yep, he was just about offside. That's a shame. 20 minutes on the clock. Sergio Aurier has now apparently picked up a knock. Rose to Marilla, to Son, across Scott McTominay. The strange signing that I decided to make goes for goal from outside the area and hits it over the bar. Arsenal now 2-0 up against Cardiff, so they are starting to slightly pull away. Their goal difference is ridiculous compared to ours. McTominay forward to Son. We've got 10 minutes of the first half to play. Son holds up the play. Across to Marilla, who goes for goal from distance, and Tom Heaton has made a great save from the young Spaniard. We are going to get a corner. Son steps up to take it. What a whip that was. To Harry Kane. He's going to get the second effort. It's going to be another corner, this time from the other side. Is it going to be Son once again? Yes, it is. The South Korean international takes the corner. It is cleared at the front post. Son gets the ball back though, inside to Victor Wanyama. Where is he going to go? Waits for Aurier to get involved and ends the highlight. Half time then, we are arguably the better side, but we've got nothing to show for it at the moment, apart from a Toby Alderweireld yellow card. Shots and possession wise, we are dominating them at the moment. Just need to find that goal. Harry Kane is on a 6.5, so he's clearly got his good performance out of the way against Arsenal and has now decided that he doesn't want to put in a performance in this match. Give him a show some passion early on in the second half, see if it makes a difference. The second half has been very boring. We are on 70 minutes. We are going to do quite a few subs. Dele Alli off for Christian Eriksen. We're going to do that. We're going to move Marilla over to the right wing if he can do it. He can't really. Do we do that instead? Maybe that's better. Harry Kane also coming off for Troy Parrott. Harry Kane, I mean, sometimes he just frustrates me. He's our top scorer by a country mile, but he's also the most, inconsistent performer I found in this game so far. Manchester United are drawing with Crystal Palace. There is 9 minutes to play of the full match. Taylor with the ball on the left for Burnley. Lloris claims the cross. Now this is hopefully going to be a counter-attack for us. Lloris rolls out to Rick Van Drongelen. Where is he going to go? Slowly walks forward with the ball, finds Danny Rose on the left-hand side. Back to Lloris, the goalkeeper. Smashes upfield, finds Troy Parrott. Plays it through to Son. Son's into the penalty area. He's got no real support. Holds up play. Scott McTominay is there at the back post in the 82nd minute. His first ever goal for Tottenham has possibly given us the 3 points against Burnley. I'm not going to lie. The Scott McTominay signing was a little bit of a... It might be alright, he might be terrible. If he's got us 3 points, it's the best signing I've ever made. With that goal, we are going to try and shut up shop. I say shut up shop. We're not going to shut up shop. We're going to go Harry Winks on for Victor Wanyama. Swap you two over because I think you might be better that way round. Yep, that is our final sub. That's just kind of more of a time-wasting substitution. 4 minutes of injury time. And we have a proper highlight. Charlie Taylor on the left-hand side. In to Jonathan Walters. Goes for goal. He's hit the post and Ashley Barnes has equalised. In the 92nd minute, Ashley Barnes has equalised. How? How have they done that? Have we just nodded off? They've had 5 shots and 3 on target and scored 1. Seriously, this game hates me. Alderweireld with the ball. It doesn't actually matter because this is going to be the final highlight of the game. It is going to end 1-1 against Burnley. We should have had all 3 points thanks to that Scott McTominay goal. Unfortunately, we fell asleep at the back, and I'm guessing Toby Alderweireld is taking blame for that as he's dropped down to a 6.7. You're getting an aggressive team talk because not only is that the type of match we should have won, we should have had about 3 or 4 goals early on. So even if they did score late on, it would have made no difference. It does mean that Arsenal have now moved 1 point ahead of us on 32. We're on 31 points down in 4th place. We're still there or thereabouts. Liverpool, what did they do? I'm keeping an eye on Liverpool. They beat Newcastle. Manchester City, where are they? They beat Watford. So all the teams around us won their games. Even Brighton won their game. Chelsea, what happened to Chelsea? They lost to Wolves thanks to a Joe Martinho penalty in the 92nd minute. So Brighton are chasing and everyone else is winning. That's not good. Next episode, as I said earlier, is going to be the Spartak Moscow game, the final game in the Champions League group stages. There is literally everything to play for. We could either win the group, come second, third or fourth, depending on how results go for us and for Real Madrid and PSV. And then we're going to have the big one, the biggest match of all season. Brighton and Hove Albion, the team who for some reason are up in 5th place halfway through the season already. I don't know how it's happened. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019 with Tottenham Hotspur. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back next time with the Spartak Moscow and Brighton games.